Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. On The Bold and the Beautiful, Dr. Leigh Finnegan has been the subject of a scandal involving Luna, smuggling her out of the hospital and faking her death. How has she not faced disciplinary measures? Naomi Matsuda has done a great job portraying Dr. Leigh Finnegan. We don't really understand her motivations in saving Luna, Lisa Yamada, and nursing her back to health, in hiding, much like she did for Finn after Sheila shot him. Saving Finn, Tanner Novlin, was a no-brainer. Good family man, well-respected doctor, but Luna? Why save her? She is a two-time murderer, kidnapper, and now we can add the heinous crime of sexually assaulting Will Crew Morrow. So why did Leigh save her? That's a great question, but a more valid one at this point is, how has she not been brought before the board and lost her medical license? This is exactly what fans and viewers have been discussing on the Soap Central message boards. Celestial Ju got it started with, while Leigh's clearly an amazing doctor, how is it possible that she's just back at work, like nothing happened with Luna? Like this isn't the second time she's stolen a patient from the hospital and lied about their death. I like Leigh, but this doesn't seem right considering how Grace Buckingham was treated, and the names she was called when she was forced to do what she did to Liam and Bill. Will Finn make Leigh turn herself in, like he did Grace? I highly doubt it, but she shouldn't get away with what she's done. Bold fan forever. Yes, I agree. It is very unbelievable even for a soap. She should at least be suspended. Enough replied to Celestial Ju with, the difference between Grace and Leigh is that Grace was taking away health, but Leigh was restoring. Grace was after a financial benefit, and Leigh wanted to give her grandchild a second chance. Guiding Light added, I liked the character before she became Dr. Frankenstein and started resurrecting the near-dead by stealing them from the hospital. It's absolutely ridiculous that a doctor would get away with that twice, with no repercussions, even if Finn could not bring himself to turn his mother in to the police. She should at least be up for review to lose her medical license. With the first one, I could suspend my disbelief that a medical review board would see that a mother was desperate to save her son. But her son wasn't a double murderer, an attempted murderer, a kidnapper, and a rapist. So this time, it's far-fetched at best to think she'd face no consequences. The Bold and the Beautiful has left fans reeling once again as the story of Dr. Leigh raises eyebrows and sparks questions across the fan community. How is he still practicing medicine? On the surface, Dr. Leigh presents as a respected, competent doctor whose appearances on screen suggest professionalism and skill. But the storyline surrounding him has introduced a swirl of doubt, intrigue, and skepticism that has viewers talking. The character, often seen in the hospital or consulting with Forrester family members, has long been a fixture of the show, providing medical insight, emotional support, and at times, moral guidance to the characters in crisis. Yet, a deeper look at recent episodes, coupled with fan theories and soap logic, reveals a more complicated picture that has prompted audiences to question how a man with a series of questionable decisions, ethical lapses, or unexplained absences could maintain a medical license in the real world. Dr. Leigh, portrayed with calm authority and subtle gravitas, has built a persona that commands trust from the characters around him, from doctors and nurses to patients and family members. His knowledge and bedside manner create an image of a professional committed to healing and care. However, the narrative has introduced moments that strain credibility, raising questions about the realism of his continued practice. Fans have pointed to several storylines that could challenge a real-world medical license, including lapses in judgment, involvement in ethically gray scenarios, and moments where his medical decisions have had personal consequences or appeared influenced by outside pressures. In a show where dramatic tension often trumps strict realism, Dr. Lee's continued employment as a practicing physician has become a subject of both amusement and genuine curiosity. The episodes in question highlight situations where Dr. Lee's decisions intersect with intense soap drama, emergency procedures, delicate consultations, and sometimes interactions that blend professional obligations with personal involvement. These moments, while creating emotional drama and viewer investment, also raise the question of how regulatory bodies in reality would respond. His handling of crisis, though effective in the narrative, occasionally contradicts procedural norms, leading some fans to speculate on the suspension or revocation of a license in a real medical context. Despite these concerns, the show has maintained his position, allowing Dr. Lie to serve as a pivotal character in connecting hospital storylines to the larger Forrester universe. His medical expertise is essential in advancing plots, providing the framework for emergency interventions, diagnosis, and emotional support for characters facing critical health situations. The storytelling need to keep him active in these scenarios seems to outweigh the realism of licensure regulations, a choice that aligns with daytime drama traditions, where narrative necessity often drives character roles more than professional plausibility. Fans have also dissected moments that challenge Dr. Lee's professional integrity, including situations where he provides treatments or advice outside the normal scope of oversight, offers confidential insights that intersect with personal interests, or appears to bend rules to accommodate family drama. Each of these instances has generated discussion on social media platforms, with viewers weighing narrative convenience against realistic depictions of medical ethics. Soap fans, known for their analytical approach to plot holes and character arcs, have debated whether Dr. Lee's continued practice is plausible, citing instances of negligence, unorthodox treatment, or questionable medical advice. These discussions, while sometimes tongue-in-cheek, reflect the investment audiences have in the character and the broader medical storylines within the show. Furthermore, the showrunners have cleverly used Dr. Lee's ambiguous positioning to enhance drama, allowing him to operate in spaces where medical intervention intersects with interpersonal conflict. His presence provides tension, narrative mobility, and a bridge between high-stakes medical emergencies and intimate personal revelations. This dual role reinforces his indispensability in the storyline, while simultaneously raising questions about regulatory realism. There is also the matter of fan theory and speculation. Social media threads, fan forums, and commentary videos have explored scenarios in which Dr. Lee's practice would be impossible in a real-world context. Debates range from licensing questions to the plausibility of his medical decisions, with some viewers humorously suggesting secret loopholes, miraculous oversight, or a hidden board of soap opera medical regulators granting indefinite leeway. These discussions add a meta-textual layer to the storyline, allowing fans to engage in playful analysis while remaining invested in his character arc. Despite these questions, Dr. Lee's character continues to anchor critical plot lines, from supporting the Forrester family in moments of medical crisis to offering emotional guidance in scenes of personal trauma. His interactions with other characters, whether as a mediator, confidant, or expert consultant, rely on his established authority as a doctor, reinforcing his credibility in the story's universe, even as fans wonder how such a trajectory could hold up under real-world scrutiny. The question of how Dr. Lie maintains his practice also opens avenues for potential future storylines. The writers have a rich opportunity to explore professional accountability, ethical dilemmas, and consequences in ways that could add depth to the character while simultaneously addressing fan curiosity. Speculation abounds. Will there be a storyline involving a licensing board, a professional review, or a challenge that forces Dr. Lie to justify his methods and decisions? Will his past decisions come back to haunt him in a dramatic hospital showdown? These possibilities offer fertile ground for the writers to blend realism with drama, keeping viewers engaged while responding, however indirectly, to ongoing questions about plausibility. Additionally, Dr. Lee's continued role reflects the soap opera tradition of prioritizing narrative utility over strict adherence to real-world professional standards. Daytime dramas frequently bend rules to serve character development, tension, and plot acceleration. His medical role provides a convenient and trusted lens through which the audience can access medical crises, emotional tension, and plot twists, maintaining dramatic momentum while suspending disbelief. The character's sustained presence also highlights the interplay between realism and narrative expedience in daytime television. Audiences are asked to accept his ongoing medical authority despite inconsistencies or lapses because his role is critical to the unfolding drama. This narrative choice allows the writers to construct storylines with high emotional stakes, complex character interactions, and unpredictable outcomes, all of which are hallmarks of the genre. Moreover, the discussions around Dr. Lee's licensure and professional standing have inspired fan creativity, from theory videos to speculative social media commentary, turning the question into an interactive narrative element. Viewers delight in debating the how and why of his ongoing practice, generating engagement and keeping the character and show at the forefront of fan attention. This meta-level engagement demonstrates the cultural impact of Dr. Lee as a character and the effectiveness of soap storytelling in blending fiction with real-world curiosity. As the episodes continue to air, the tension around Dr. Lee's practice remains a focal point, providing both narrative intrigue and fan discussion. Will there be repercussions for ethical oversights? Could a storyline arise where he faces official scrutiny? Or will his medical competence continue to grant him narrative immunity? The writers have a wealth of options to explore these themes while maintaining the dramatic tension that keeps viewers returning day after day. In conclusion, the question of how Dr. Lee continues to practice medicine on the bold and the beautiful highlights the intersection of narrative necessity, character development, and audience engagement. While fans question plausibility, the storytelling demands, dramatic utility, and character centrality allow him to remain an active, credible presence within the fictional universe. His continued role not only facilitates crucial plot lines, but also sparks engagement, debate, and speculation, reinforcing the dynamic, interactive nature of soap opera storytelling. The character embodies the tension between realism and dramatic expedience, creating a narrative space where viewers are both entertained and intellectually stimulated by questions that extend beyond the screen. Whether through fan theorizing, storyline speculation, or meta-commentary, Dr. Lee's ongoing practice continues to captivate audiences, ensuring that the bold and the beautiful maintains its blend of emotional intensity, dramatic suspense, and compelling character arcs that define its enduring appeal. His character's journey remains a key element of the show's success, exemplifying the intricate balance between plot needs, viewer expectations, and the suspension of disbelief that makes daytime drama uniquely engaging.